A rise in infections for 7 consecutive days is confirmation of a re-emergence of possible widespread cases. People are urged to adhere to mask wearing, sanitizing and social distancing to prevent a resurgence from becoming a full-blown third wave. Authorities say the higher numbers are mainly driven by affluent areas and are associated with golf and bowling clubs.
Please take your responsibility very, very seriously. Let's keep flattening this curve. Let's make sure that we are playing our part. We saw what happened in India. We saw how mass religious gatherings or political gatherings became these super spreader events. We know what they are. We're moving beyond bushfires into a resurgence. That means we need to be much more vigilant and we need to keep this curve as flat as possible.
The third wave could be smaller than the previous one if people play their part. On Monday, the public rollout of vaccinations will start. From today onward, over 30,000 doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine will be allocated to the province on a weekly basis. Just over 200,000 people over the age of 60 have registered for a jab. 16,000 people living in old age homes have been uploaded onto the system and will be among the first to receive the vaccination.
We want to do it in the most organized and the most dignified way for people over the age of 60. That's why our first attempt is to go to old age homes and do it in the location of where the person finds it in the most dignified way in terms of that. So when we do bring people to sites, we must be very mindful. You cannot have 100 people over the age of 60 standing in the sun and standing for 3 hours in a place. We cannot have that. That's why we want to be as organized, and we stress to people, please come when we ask you to come, because we're going to prepare that we will be doing it in the most dignified way, that you don't have to queue too long, that we will make sure that you are treated in a dignified fashion, and it will happen as quickly and as seamlessly. That's good for your own health, being mindful that you are at risk of COVID as well.
People are urged not to go to vaccination sites unless they have received an SMS that will tell them when, where and what time they will be vaccinated. These SMSs are expected to be sent out within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Mariska Botha, SABC News, Cape Town.